Hey everybody, I'm Herbalist Mimi. It's been a little while and I've been scared to start and make these videos. I'll just be honest. I mean, anybody who's starting out making the videos. But woosah. I'm Herbalist Mimi and I am going to start this channel for you guys. I know what you want. I will give you a little bit of background on who I am. I mean, because if your name is Herbalist Mimi, you got to have some type of background, right? First, I started out as a phlebotomist. Um, as a phlebotomist, if somebody doesn't know what that is, that's a person who sticks people. Shout out to the other phlebs. But yeah, I started as a phleb probably in 2013, I want to say. I wanted to get into healthcare, but I didn't know where to start. So I said, hey, I'm just gonna jump into the fastest thing to do, which was phlebotomy. So I went to school in New Orleans and went through an advanced course, which I probably didn't have to take, to be honest. But I took medical terminologies, anatomies, biologies, um, advanced professional development, all that stuff that you take. I took all of those and all of the biologies, mention those again. And then I started working. I did an externship at the New Orleans Parish Prison. So I was like, okay, if I can do that at the prison and work with inmates, I'm a beast. I can go stick anybody. I can go draw blood from anybody. I can go test anybody. And that gave me my wings. So after that, I moved to Georgia and I worked at a regional hospital. And there is where I got a lot of experience learning about the lab. Because a lot of people don't know when you're a phleb, sometimes you work in the lab, the laboratory, and you get to see tests that are done, lab values, what orders are needed in the hospital, what the doctors are ordering, and for what condition. So it kind of opened my mind up to diseases and disorders and understanding what needs to be looked for to see if something is wrong with someone. So I kind of started feeling, okay, I'm interested in these things. Biology, sciences is always one of my favorite subjects. So, boom. After that, I went into, I didn't go directly into nursing school, which what I'm getting at. I actually decided I wanted to do hair, cosmetology. So I went at that time, I was working at that hospital, and I decided, hey, I want to move somewhere. So I'm giving you guys like a good rundown of my ups and journey to here to where I am now. And I said, I want to move to another state. I'm ready. I'm ready to do something. I don't have any kids. I'm ready to go, at that time. And I chose Florida. And I said, yeah, I'm going to move to Florida. Sunshine, happiness every day. And there's more behind that story. But yeah. So I decided to move to Florida. I came here to Florida, didn't know too many people. I mean, just a jump on a wagon type of move. Like, where can I go this way? No, I didn't hitchhike, but I moved here. I moved in a little place. I struggled. Oh my God. But I ended up, doing a little better and decided, hey, I want to try and dip into cosmetology. So I started going into Aveda Institute. And Aveda, after learning so much, I don't know if this is their little secret, but they are very heavily into Ayurvedic medicine. Um, they, which is Indian herbal medicine. So I was very interested. I thought I was going just to learn about hair and how to do hair, color hair and stuff. But I went in there and learned chakra points. I went there and learned how to massage in different pressure points and energies and releasing and aromatherapies. I was like, who knew? I got the best of both worlds there. I mean, kudos to them. So after that, I started going into more. I got pregnant first off, my son. But anyway, after dipping into cosmetology, I decided, while working still at the laboratory at the hospital, hey, I want to venture into something else. So I went into nursing school. With nursing, I took the prereqs, which was a lot of everything. I took a philosophy, psychology, developmental psychology, nutrition, learning about diet and nutrition, um, another anatomy and physiology, one, two. Anybody who's in school knows all of the different sciences and microbiologies. I took statistics, I took all kinds of stuff for bachelor's in nursing. And while in the prereqs, I applied at a nursing school, took the T's, took it the first time, boom, went to a nursing school. And after going to the nursing school, it was rough. It was rough. It was rough. So I went to accelerated nursing school at that. Moment of silence for the acceleration of nursing school. Because it is a beast. So in itself. So I went there. I had a tough time my first term. I cannot lie. Like, I was like, what are these questions? What language is this? And who are they asking it to? I have no idea. I don't know what you're talking about. Who is the what of the what in the area of the what? So yeah, it took a lot to do that. It got easier after a little while, but there was a lot of backups and holdbacks and all kinds of stuff with that. So I went into health assessments and passed that. Went into fundamentals and on into med surge and all that stuff like that. So then I noticed, over the years and throughout the time, I went to an integrated school of holistic medicine, and I took a few classes there. And I always, from the beginning of school, taking prereqs and all of that, people would ask. We would do projects at school, and people would ask, and the teachers, what do you want to do? Where do you want to be? I mean, what do you want to be? And every time someone asks, I would say, I want to do something with herbal medicine. I want to do with alternative therapies, holistic medicine. And everybody would be like, oh, you smoke weed, don't you? I'm like, no, I do not smoke weed, by the way. I don't. To each his own. I don't think anything is wrong with, hey, to each his own. I'm not political. I think that there are herbs that can help you to relax and have a sedative effect and psychotropic effects and stuff like that. But to each his own. So potato. Like, somebody might like oregano in their spaghetti, and somebody may not. Partially oregano. Who knows? I mean, to each his own. So after that, I started thinking to myself, why don't I finish learning about herbs? Why don't I finish learning about everything that I want to do? It's my dream. It's what I've always wanted to do. So I started taking other classes, studying botany and the background of herbal medicines, and I became a master herbalist. And now I'm at the point where family, everybody's asking me, what is this good for? What is that good for? What is this good for? And I've come to understand what's good for me as well. That keeps my, keeps me a certain way, keeps my body good and, you know, feeling good. It keeps me healthy. So I know what works. From here, I've been learning more and more because there's so many out there, so many out there, and so many new studies, so much new research. I'm very into the biology of the medicines and alternative therapies. I don't like to just go on, okay, this is good for you, and I hand it to you. This is good for you, and then here you go. No, I actually like to explain, or for myself, how I understood and learned things was to know the biology of it. Like, why does it work a certain way? If people are taking a root, let's say a root that someone's taking, and they say, hey, take this ginseng or something like that, and they say it's good for glucose levels, for instance. Why is it good for glucose levels? I mean, you're going to tell me it's good for glucose levels, but I need to know why. I'm one of those why people. Why? Not to be agitating, but in order for someone to do something, and in order for somebody to want to do it and feel like it makes sense to do it, you have to know a why. I mean, any person that wants to make sense of things would want to know why. So, for instance, with the ginseng or something or like that, it would be that, okay, it has effects that keep glucose in the body, and it doesn't, release it too often, and it keeps it releasing slow. So I'll get into that in my other videos. I have one planned for that. That's why I'm kind of stumbling over it, because I want to save that for anybody who's interested in knowing the science behind these type of things. Like, we can all take rose oil and slap, throw it on our face and say, oh my God, I'm feeling good. But before some people do it, some people actually want to know, like, why is that rose oil helping me? Like, why is that herb that I'm taking doing anything for me? And I would love to give you guys a rundown of certain herbs and certain therapies, and give you background on it and explain it a little thoroughly, for you guys. I mean, I don't get much from it, but I think it would be cool to give you guys that information. I mean, it was something that I wanted. Um, Even if I was not a master herbalist, if I wasn't an herbalist, I still would kind of want to know some of those things and still implement some of those things into my life. Because the chemicals, I'm a person with sensitive skin. Anything will dry out my skin. Anything will make me break out. So I really, think that it's beneficial for anybody who's looking for it. It's beneficial. So that's a little rundown of my journey through it all. My passion for it is definitely here. If you have any questions, if you want to know anything about my videos, um, herbs, flowers, alternative therapies, anything, just, hey, shoot me a message, comment below. Let me know some of the things you guys want to know about. Sometimes, just like I said, sea moss is going around right now. Hey, if you want a video on sea moss and what it is and my perspective on it and what I think about taking it, hey, comment below. I'll do that. I'll make one for you guys. And I'll give a thorough explanation on it and give you guys the history. I'll do the work for you guys. What I think about it, and if I take it. So, and the ones that I do take, I have a certain amount of certain herbs that I take for different things available to you that you can use to help yourself. Definitely do that. Definitely do that. This is the new age, and hey, we're moving into a healthy life. Healthy life healthy body, healthy mind, healthy spirit, happy spirit, healthy family, healthy everything, guys. Like, I wish the best for everyone in my life. Anybody who's watching this video, I'm wishing you all kinds of magic in your life. I'm wishing you happiness, peace, prosperity, peace of mind, knowing that everything in your life will be just fine. Things happen for a reason. That's one of my sayings. Things happen for a reason. What is meant to be will be. Que será, será. All of that. So, like I said, subscribe, because hey, when those videos come popping up, y'all be ready when them videos come popping up. And if you're very, interested in knowing and learning a little bit more, subscribe. Boom, I'll pop those videos up for you and give you some information. And comment down below on something that you would like to see a video on. All right. Bye, guys.